Hi everybody, it's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. Welcome to my jewelry show that's going to be showing some of my showstopper brooches. This is going to be part 2. I may have maybe 2, maybe even 3 more parts, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for coming. We're definitely not going to waste any time. Let's get going looking at some beautiful old brooches. Thanks again for coming, everyone. Subscribe if you want to. Let me know what your favorites are below. Ready, set, go. I bought this designer brooch as a gift for myself on one of my birthdays just a few years ago. I found this in a little antiques place and I just had to have it. Look at the dragon's breath. Look at how gorgeous that glass is. See how the purple plays like that? This actually looks a lot better in the daylight. This is not doing it justice. So this is by a designer named Original by Robert. I do just Americanize it, but it is technically Original by Robert. So this company was started by 3 New York City-based gentlemen who wanted to make their company sound very fancy. I think in the beginning their company was called Fashion Craft. And they said, no, let's name it something that sounds really French. Nobody was named Robert or anything, or Robert. But just notice how nice even the back of this piece is. It has nice height. I love the dome shape, of course, the beautiful colors. And these pieces were all hand assembled. Many, many Hollywood stars in the day loved Original by Robert, or Robert, if you insist. Isn't that lovely? You can see this is just completely gorgeous. That's my first showstopper. How about this one? This is gorgeous. Look at the colors. I love the sapphire blue and the emerald green as a combination together. This one is looking darker. I don't know why it's looking so dark. Let me see if I can adjust my lights. Oh, that makes it a little bit better. It's prettier in person than my camera is showing. So we have these lovely layers, great navette shapes with the center, beautiful flower, not signed. It's in great shape too. You see how the stones aren't all scratched and stuff. Sometimes, people would put these pieces in their jewelry box and they would just kind of rub up against other pieces and get scratched. But that one is in excellent condition. I love this one. Look at the layering. This one may be a Juliana. What do you guys think? Is it a D&E? Not sure. It looks like some figure 8 puddling. If anybody is an expert, let me know. I love these types of stones. That's called a Rivoli stone, and I believe this one is watermelon Rivoli. Right? Yeah, it's kind of pink in the center and green on the sides. I think you could consider that watermelon. What do you think? I do think so. But there is just so much interest here. You have the light green stones, and then, of course, our ABs, and then this one is dark, and then you have the watermelon Rivoli, and the layering and the stem and the shape of it. That one's really good. Look at these ABs. Isn't this a knockout? Look at how reflective that coating is. Just a coating. This is a great way to date your pieces too, because if you see this AB coating on the stones, which was developed by Swarovski, you know that it can't be pre-mid-1950s because that's when this technique was developed. This is beautiful. Look at it from the side. Prong set. These are sort of like leaning in a little bit towards the center. Very interesting. Look at those great colors. Oh, that one brings me happiness. Who else loves milk glass jewelry? I really do, and I think this one is beautiful. I love this shade of green. I mean, I love emerald green too, but I really love this softer shade. This one is in very nice condition also. Open back so that the light can get in there. Just gives it a little extra shine. Nice height on this one too. I think that one's kind of got a very elegant design. It has a simplicity to it. I love that one. This next one's going to make you laugh. It makes me laugh. This is like Gigantor. Wasn't that a movie? Gigantor. This is insane. This is absolutely the biggest brooch I've seen in my lifetime. This one's probably from the 1980s. That's just a guess. Oh, it is signed Felicity. Oh, I don't know who that is. I'll have to look that up. I don't know. But as you can see, it's crazy. It's colorful. Let me try to back up. I just want to show you the difference. Like, this is very big too. But this is like just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I love this one. I think I found this one at a yard sale, or maybe my mom did years ago. It's crazy. It's like, I can't even fit it in my hand. Anyway, look, that covers up all the other ones. Fun. That's really a fun one. Well, it's not often that I see square brooches, and I think this one is different. Look at these stones kind of going in different directions, different colors. This is a different shape. And then you have that middle part. This is so nice. Very nice condition. And I like the height right there. I like everything about this. This is beautiful. Not signed. Doesn't mean it's not, a designer or a well-known designer. Just not signed. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. There were so many jewelry companies. And not everybody signed their pieces all of the time. And there's several reasons for that. One is often these things came as parures or demi-parures, and they would sign one piece and not the other. I have examples of that. Oh, I got to fix that prong right there. I have examples of that where I have like, a brooch and the earrings are marked, but the brooch is not, or the other way around. So it's kind of interesting. But I love the blues in that, and I love that it's square. And here's a very interesting tri-corner one. These stones are also beautiful. Really beautiful prongs on this one. The colors are so light and feminine. How different is that? That's just not a shape you see all the time. Not marked. I think my originals by Robert might be my only designer one today. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Isn't that different? Look at it from the side. It just has this concave look to it. That one's very different. Here's just a clear rhinestone one. My camera always makes these look yellowed off, but it isn't. I like this one. I just think it's interesting the way that it goes around. It curves around. It has some nice height. Not signed. This one it really is a knockout in person. You can't even, the sparkle's not really even showing through my lens. I don't know why that happens, but this one is a good one. Look at that, 4 layers. It's a beautiful piece. Look at this emerald green one. This is gorgeous. Look at it from the side. Wow. This center stone is large, and it's awesome. I love the shape of it. I love the kind of lines in this one. I think the design is beautiful. And I like the places where there's like absence of jewelry. These spaces. I just think that's very cool. Really great condition too. Not marked. Kind of interesting. And sometimes I feel like when the pieces aren't marked, like, it helps me, because maybe if some of these were marked, like the people in the thrift store or whatever would have looked it up, and then the price would have gone up or something. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but it's possible. This one is interesting, I think. I like the center stone. It just sort of has this marbleized, like, paint on it. Very pretty stones. And I like the leaves. And again, the sort of absence, the negative space here. That one's very cool. Look at it from the side. No signature. Mostly closed backs. These are likely foil backed though. I thought it had something to do with light refraction. I don't know. I think I might have skipped class that day in science, but I think it has something to do with light going in and then bending or reflecting and bouncing and coming, hitting another facet and then hitting another facet and then another facet. And so the stones sort of look like they're lit up or glowing as you move them. This is beautiful. I love sprays like this. This is a beautiful ruby red. I don't have that many ruby red. And these have open backs, but they are foil backed. We always have to be careful to not get stones wet because that can mess with their foil. It can just erode it over time and discolor them. I mean, I guess not this one, but that red is much brighter than it's showing. Let me see if I can just put it closer to the light because I really want you to see that red. Hold on. Yeah, that's much better. You see that? That is really something. Wow. It's a beautiful one. How elegant. Very girly and dainty. Look at this one in the light. Now I want to do that to all of them, but I can't hold my camera the whole time. That's really beautiful. Well, these are all just, a little bit brighter. Let me see. Yeah, that looks better for some reason. I guess the lighting is better. Well, anyway, we'll just continue on. We will continue on. Look at these two. Aren't these beautiful? So I think it's interesting that these have the rhinestones also. That's something I see a lot. And it is just a sign of a better piece. That definitely costs more money to do, and it adds something for sure. This has really great AB coating. This one does too, but this one's a little bit lighter, and this one does not have the rhinestones at the ends. Both really lovely, both crystal. So pretty. I love these. I love these, and also they are really good at kind of reflecting what clothing you're wearing. They're just cool. And let's just do this one too while we're at it. This one. This one is a very interesting shape. This has very nice height too. Great colors. Oh, I just love it. So pretty. I love this one, and I paid up for this one a little bit, not too bad. And then I didn't realize it was cracked right there, which is so aggravating. Just because, I don't know. I wish that they had said it, and I wish that I had noticed it. I mean, I probably would have bought it anyway, but maybe they didn't know. That's what I can hope. I think this one maybe was made from buttons. It's kind of what it looks like, but I don't know how easy that would be to do. Like if somebody just did this in their house or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they're not buttons. What do you think? There was definitely something there, but I don't know. Maybe this was made by a jewelry company. I'm not really sure, but I really love it. I love how reflective it is. This looks awesome in the lights. And you can't really see the crack, but yeah, mildly disappointing. This is a nice size, wonderful color. I still like it. I can't remember what I paid for that. I don't know, maybe $40 or something. Yikes. Oh well. Live and learn. This one I love. I really love this soft blue. And I also really love that it isn't AB, I mean, I love the AB, don't get me wrong, but I think this is, I don't know. I love it. No mark. In really nice condition though. And when you see the prong set stones, that's a little bit better than the glued in. I mean, a lot of designers did use glued in stones, so you can't only go by that. But prong set, just a notch above, I would say. I love this one too. This is just a big old statement. It has just a little bit of gold around it. I love blue and gold together. You usually see, blue with silver. But I love this stone. And this is a beautiful piece. And I guess you could also, put a chain on this, so it could be worn as a necklace also, right? You put the two ends here, and then you could pin it so that it doesn't sort of go like this back and forth on your blouse if you wanted to. I don't have a chain for it. I mean, I could put one on there, but I don't. Look, it's almost like a kaleidoscope. And what I really like about this one is the shade. This shade of blue it kind of skews a little bit green. See the kind of difference? Well, it's sort of funny because this other stuff is in the way, but it's like, I don't know, what kind of blue? It's almost like an ocean blue. It's a very pretty blue. I like that one. And here's a similar one. This one is similar. I like both of these, but I guess I like this one a little bit better because this also has little accent stones. And these are not prong set. These are glued in, but it has that same lovely facets right there. This just looks great, doesn't it? Oh, is this signed? Oh, is this a Sphinx or something? I think I remember this. Yes. This is a collectible name. I actually should look this up. Maybe I should sell this one. I don't know. I need to, sometimes I sell, I mean, I kind of don't really want to sell some of these because I just love them so much, but maybe I don't know. I got to look that up and see if that's worth something, but I do love it. I love both of these. I just love these giant, giant stones. So fun. I know this one is delicate and maybe it's not completely showstopper, but I think there's something lovely about this. Isn't that sweet? Look at that nice kind of pink stone in the center with a lot of gold. This actually looks like real gold. I was sort of thinking about testing it just for fun. I'm sure it isn't, but maybe I will test this one. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love all that gold. And then just the one stone. That's a pretty little thing. This one is so different. And look at the star. Isn't that neat? See the star around that big stone right there? Again, the blue and the gold. I don't know if this is like supposed to look like a Christmas tree or not. I'm not sure. Or maybe you wear it this way, or, well, I guess you could wear it any way you want, certainly. And this is marked Austria in the back. Of course, Austria known for their glass from way back. How beautiful. Many different colors here too. Oh, another loose little thing here. I gotta fix that prong. See it? Stick a couple of them. Oh, I don't want to lose that stone. I will carefully push those back into place. I love this one because the glass has some sort of white striping in it. And here also, it's just not a one solid color. And I think that's very interesting. Nice height, not signed. Isn't that pretty? I love this one. I love the shape of it. It's very nicely done. I wonder if that's a difficult process to do on glass, to like add another color and swirl it in like that. I don't know. I mean, it's got to be harder than just doing a solid color, I would think. So maybe that's, just a little bit of a better piece. I love this piece because it's very mod. Isn't that interesting? It's just got this very cool MCM look. I love the pearls on this one, and I love the gold tone. The kind of the tone of the gold tone makes it look like 18 karat. Oh, is this one marked? J. I have no idea who that is. Who is that? Does anybody know? I don't. I think I've heard of, well, Kenneth J. Lane, of course, and who's the other one? J. Kell, I think, but I don't know who just regular old J is. Anyway, well, if you know, let me know. But I like this one because it can also be worn as a pendant, which is cool. Nice height. How cool. Look at the curvature here. That's fantastic. Wow. Definitely looks like something from outer space. I like this piece a lot because it's of the asymmetrical thing. And just now when I grabbed it out, I was like, oh no, it's broken. See how it sort of snapped there, there, and there. So maybe this was supposed to continue on this snowflake look, but I kind of liked about it, that it didn't do that. Look at this, just looks lousy. Let me try to put this in the lights. Does that look better? Yeah, see, not really all yellowed off like my camera keeps showing. That's more like, what it truly looks like. Oh, that one's lovely. It's lovely. Broken or not, I still like it. I like just the clear rhinestone ones too. They don't have to be colors. Here's another floral spray. This one I really love because of the swirls right here, the way they fold over. And these are lovely. So this is like a bullet cab right here. And these are faceted and wow, look at these prongs. I gotta push these down. I do that with like a little rubber kind of mallet I have, but it's really small. So I just take it and I press carefully and it pushes them back to, oh, is this one signed too? No, I guess not. That's interesting. It's like a paisley pattern. That's likely somebody. I don't know if that is that somebody's, thing, somebody's signature. I don't know. Okay, now I want to put this one in the light too. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at the bow. So nice. This one is just so screaming 40s, isn't it? Beautiful. Maybe 50s. I love this flower not only because of the beautiful colors, but the petals that are enameled white, and then just the little touch of pink on the edges of each petal. And this branch and the leaves also. This one's lovely. Not signed. Not signed, but beautiful. I think this one's very different, And I just love that color. That purple in the center is just really beautiful. Here's another three-cornered brooch. This one is killer too. I just don't usually see them like this. Lovely shades, lovely shape. Look at it from the side. Oh, you are pretty. You are very, very pretty. No signature. I love these flowers. Really pretty designs on all of these, really. Oh, this one, I forgot to say. This one has the matching earrings also. And I don't know if these are signed. Is that somebody? No, I guess not. Let me just see if the other one's signed. No, still unknown. That one's really nice. All right, why don't we just do two more and then we will, come back another day for another one. So this one's a little bit understated, but I still love it. I just love circle pins. I love this one. It's a double circle pin. Lovely blue-green AB. Look at the height. And it's interesting too. The way it goes around, the way they wrapped it around. Very cool. I like that one. Here's a knockout. A real knockout, but with very soft blue. Nice height on this one. And these ones, is that a proper grammar? These over here are not prong set. They're kind of like fake prong set. They're just glued in. These are glued in too. So some are prong set and some are not. That's interesting. Nice high setting. Pretty, even on the back. A lot of times, like a sign of a better piece, also has really nice design and work on the back too. I try to close these when I can. Oh, how pretty. Well, that's it for today. I'd like to thank you again so much for joining me. I hope you had fun looking at my beautiful jewelry. I got all of these in thrift stores and yard sales, but for that one, Originals by Robert. Wow, look at that in the light. They look a lot better from the top than they do the way I'm showing them to you the other way. They're just so glittery and wonderful. And that's it. Cheers, everybody. Have a wonderful day. All right, stay tuned for the other parts to my showstopper brooches. Thanks, everybody.